I just want to say mahalo to everybody out there. You guys are true patriots. And I want to tell you a quick story about some other patriots. My grandfather came over on a boat through Ellis Island when he was 8 years old, and they lived in New Jersey. I grew up in New Jersey. They left Italy to escape fascism. And he ended up fighting, going through Hawaii, all the way from New Jersey back during World War II, going through Hawaii, and fighting in World War II in the South Pacific. My other grandfather, who's 90 years old, 92, he got shot in the head in France during World War II, fighting back fascism. I grew up in a neighborhood where 7 Hessian soldiers were hung in the woods behind my little town in New Jersey. I grew up playing in the woods where George Washington and all the revolutionaries rode horses. And I just want to say that when a country heads towards socialism, the next thing is fascism, and then you have anarchy, because it doesn't work. We know from history that that type of government fails every single time. We need the free market to work properly, and we need government to step back, let the free market work the way it's supposed to work. That's what we need. I want to get a little chant. USA! USA!
Thank you, Joe the American. Thank you. Let's give Joe the American a big round of applause. Joe the American has a great future, and I hope in this building. There's another tax that they want to impose. Some people here in the legislature, they want to tax people's pensions. That is absolutely cruel. We need you all to speak out. No taxes on pensions. People have earned that money. They deserve to keep that money, and that tax must be stopped. We need your help. Thank you.
Aloha! Good afternoon, everybody. Mahalo to each and every one of you for coming here this afternoon. Mahalo for saying enough, enough, enough. Enough to raising the general excise tax, enough to doubling the vehicle tax, enough to the proposal of 30% increase in your real property tax, enough to a city budget that has gone from $1.5 to $3.5 billion in just 5 years. Enough, enough, enough. Enough to a federal government which is saying the universal solution to every single one of our nation woes is just throw $1 billion at it. And if that doesn't work, throw $10 billion at it. Enough, enough, enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you, each and every one of you, enough for coming here today and standing up for the average working person here in our community. And I want each and every one of you, make absolutely certain that by coming here today, it doesn't end today. Make sure that when election day comes around, each of the people who work here in this square building know about it. Make sure that the people you see up here with me today help me, ideally of course, go to djru.com, or help out Representative Kim Pine, Representative Cynthia Thielen, Representative Barbara Marmoto, Representative Lynn Finnegan, Representative Gene Ward, and State Senator Sam Sloan. All of us who are joining on here today to say, cut it out with these tax increases. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget on election day that if you want your politicians to stop wasting your money, the best way is to make sure they don't get your money in the first place. Aloha.
Okay. What the government does not realize are lawmakers in the square building on Barrett-Tandon Street that when times get tough, we strategize ourselves so that we can survive. So now we are during these tough times, what do these guys do? And that's the reason why we're here. They're doing the easiest thing that they can possibly do. Raise our taxes. The vehicle taxes, guess what, guys? I got 14 vehicles on this road. How does that impact me? A lot. It impacts me a lot because now what will happen is I'm going to have to once again change my plan. And that may involve having to lay off some people. Who wants to be laid off here? Nobody, right? Everybody wants their jobs. And that's what this government is going to do for our company. My wife and I built this company together. We have 3 beautiful kids. I don't push my kids to follow what I'm doing, but you know what? I'm just showing them that this is our First Amendment right. My son now understands what the First Amendment right is. Freedom of speech. That's what it's all about today, guys.
Asinine press, Associated Press, they tried to characterize what's going on today across the United States here in Hawaii as just being a right-wing, ultra-conservative conspiracy. All of you part of the conspiracy, raise your hand. Republicans, Democrats, independents, freedom is not partisan. 11 years ago, I stood here, and many of you were here, and we had this shirt, no new taxes. We fought tax increases, and look, 11 years later, all I got is a faded t-shirt and more taxes. We have to fight these tax increases, and those legislators that tell you, as my colleagues on the Senate floor did yesterday, we don't want to raise taxes, we don't like taxes, it's all for the keiki, boot them out, don't re-elect them.